In 1976, Idi Amin, the president of Uganda, at the time embarked on an ambitious plan to establish Uganda Airlines. The airline became operational in 1977, and it went on to fly a number of regional routes, and some beyond Africa. The national carrier eventually ceased operations in 2001 after years of loss-making and a number of failed attempts to privatize it. However, during the 2016-2017 budget reading, President Yoweri Museveni announced how Uganda Airlines would be revived.
Therefore, the NRM government has decided to start a national airline to stop the outflow of this money and to end travel inconveniences to Ugandans. We are now finalizing the modalities.
A major step towards reviving Uganda Airlines was undertaken earlier this year when the Government of Uganda signed a memorandum of understanding with the French aeroplane manufacturer Airbus and the Canadian plane makers Bombardier. In the 1990s, the Uganda government dismantled the Uganda Airlines. They are now reviving it and will be buying new aircraft such as this one, the A330neo, with new LED lighting systems that has more than 16 million colors, internet, and new design formalities in the cabin.
So in Africa, some of the most popular operators of the A330 today are South African Airways, Air Mauritius, Egypt Air, and Rwanda Air. We're offering the latest in aerodynamics as well as the latest engine technology. This airplane is going to deliver 25% lower fuel burn.
The Minister of Finance is yet to finalize the purchase agreement with Airbus. It also has not secured a bank from which to borrow $518 million, the catalogue price for the two A330neo aircraft. The potential for Uganda Airlines is further fronted by a report from Sabre 2017 showing that half of passengers from and to Uganda are 44% from Africa, 19% from Europe, and 13% from Asia.
If everyone's flights at the same time, you very often have airport congestion, which means that you cannot land at 6, you have to land at 7, at 8, at 9, or even later. And this is sometimes a big problem in some African countries where you would like to go there, but you can't.
According to a report from the International Air Transport Association, one aviation job creates 6 indirect jobs, and air traffic in Africa has been doubling every 10 years. Whether Uganda Airlines is a gamble or not, it remains to be seen whether those who have been charged with running the national carrier do not make the mistakes of the past. Arinaitwe, NTV, Toulouse, France.